In your morning medical news, dealing with grief around the holidays where friends and families gather for the few times a year can be stressful and hard. According to Mayo Clinic, although everyone deals with grief differently, some common symptoms include getting tired more easily, having trouble eating or sleeping, or being more sensitive to those around you. One physician tells News 8 that those grieving a loss should begin with the small things and then seek out help.
It's really important to do the small things, focusing on getting out of bed, getting dressed, maybe eating breakfast is a very good place to start. But once someone can reach those milestones, then it's important to reach out to someone who's near to them or perhaps even a neighbor.
Mayo Clinic also recommends that anyone who has lost someone to eat healthier and also make sure you catch up on enough sleep. If symptoms of grief continue, you should also talk to your doctor. Cervical cancer rates for young women are plummeting thanks to the HPV vaccine. A study published in JAMA Network found a 65% reduction in cervical cancer deaths among women under 25 from the year 2012 to 2019. But concerning to doctors, vaccination rates are dropping in recent years due to anti-vaccine conspiracies. And now you could do something else while singing in the shower. Empty your bladder. According to the urology department at Cedars-Sinai in Los Angeles, there's little risk associated with peeing while shampooing your hair and body. The doctors say the urine goes straight down the drain, and if it happens to touch the body, the pee will be washed away by the water. However, the researchers stress people should not pee while in baths or hot tubs because warm, stagnant water is full of fungi and bacteria. All right, imagine never having a moment of silence. Nearly 20 million Americans experience tinnitus, or a ringing in the ear. A small substance has what's called pulsatile tinnitus, hearing the sound of their own heartbeat. Michael George introduces us to one patient who's heard enough.
It almost sounded like I was hearing my heartbeat in my left ear.
Medical assistant Dana Pulciani didn't get a good night's sleep for 13 months, with a constant sound tormenting her.
And the only relief that I would ever get is if I actually put my finger on my carotid to stop the noise.
A brain MRI and CT scans revealed a narrowing of the artery in Pulciani's brain and a tiny aneurysm. She was ultimately diagnosed with an uncommon version of tinnitus called pulsatile tinnitus.
If that narrowed segment is very close to the base of skull, that noise can get transmitted to our ears.
Dr. Ali Shaybani is an interventional neuroradiologist at Northwestern Medicine. He says once dangerous causes are ruled out, the main driver for surgery is the patient's quality of life. For Pulciani, there was a clear tipping point.
One night around probably 2 or 3 in the morning, I could not sleep. The noise literally kept me up the entire night. And I charted Dr. Shabani that night and I said, when is the next surgery date?
She had surgery last November, going in through the groin to place 2 stents in her brain.
It relieves the narrowing, so it takes away that part of the equation that creates this whistling or whooshing noise.
Honestly, the noise was gone the minute I woke up from surgery. It was almost like getting my life back again.
Pulciani will remain on blood thinners for another 6 months and will have follow-ups to make sure the stents are working.
It's estimated nearly 5 million Americans have pulsatile tinnitus.